we're working on that Malibu. It was just a bone stock 350. The previous owner put in a Crowder Beast cam, which I can't remember the specs off the top of my head. I'll put them on the screen somewhere. This has 493 heads, which are like 194 intake, 150 exhaust, something like that. We're doing a bunch of stuff to it: cam, carb, distributor, timing gears, a bunch of other things, gauges. Here's what he's putting in it. It is a Comp Thumpr Cam. There should be a cam card in here somewhere. Yeah, basically all he wants is just like a nice low bit idle and a good street car that can cruise. So that's what these guys at a sprint car race shop recommended to him. We'll see. And then he's got all this shit over here too that we're throwing in it. New timing gear set, some gauges, this monster tack, new carb. But we're just about ready to throw the new cam in and start buttoning it all back together. Got it in without using bolts.
Yeah, no kidding, so was I.
Alright, now that the cam's in, we can move on to the valve springs. And to swap those, it's not too bad, just really time consuming, but we're just going to use this compression tester. You take the gauge off of it, screw it into the spark plug hole, put compressed air to it, it holds the valves up. And then to do the actual real work, this little valve spring compressor, it's like 25 bucks from AutoZone. We've used this a few times, it works really well. You'll have to pinch these a little closer together though. And what comes with the kit is these dual springs. Should be good.
These fuckers are double springed already.
They are.
You already got them on. They're already double springed. Same fucking thing you were putting on.
See how close it is to binding. If it's got plenty of gap, just run these. Alright, so we got all the major stuff with the motor all back together. The cam's in. The springs, actually we didn't have to change the springs. We didn't notice before we started tearing everything down. The car already has dual springs on it. They should work just fine, so we're going to save some time, not swap those over. The owner's here kind of giving a hand. He okayed it, so everything's cool there. They look identical to the comp springs that came with the kit, so they could be. Got the top end pretty much back together. Now it's just all the tedious stuff, carb, plumbing, radiator, water pump, tappet cover, stuff like that. And then once all that's back together, we can fire it up, hear the new cam, let it break in. Breaking in a flat tappet cam always scares the hell out of me, because one thing goes wrong and you just flatten out a lobe, and that's just worst case scenario, because you're out the 400 bucks for the cam, and then you gotta tear it all down, do it all over again, and then hope the same thing doesn't happen. So, gonna get back to work. Just a few more things. Hopefully no more than a couple hours, and then we can hear this thing thump. This is an Edelbrock 1406, 600 CFM carb. It's the same as the one that I put on the Mazda, except this one's electric choke. That's the 1406. 1405 is manual choke. Alright, you might notice I'm wearing a different shirt. It's because it's the next day. We greatly underestimated the pure volume of parts that Lloyd ordered for this car, and we seem to have overestimated what we can accomplish on a 90-degree day. So we called it quits last night around 7:30, and he got an early start this morning. I'm just getting here. It's around 11, and there really is just a handful of things left to do, and then this thing can fire up. I'm going to get started making some plug wires for it. He's battling that number 6 spark plug that's hidden under the header pipe, and then it's just set the timing, fire it up, a few gauges, and then we're good to go. Alright, I'm finishing up the last of the plug wires. He's busting ass on the gauges inside, just those little common 3-pod auxiliary gauges. And then I think we've got the tach to install and the air cleaner at the top of the distributor cap. And I think that might be it. Sound way better.
Sound better with Flowmasters.
You can just cut the mufflers right off.
2,500 RPM right now.
That 3-speed life.
Almost 70 pounds of oil pressure.
Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.